Guys, I don't know how bad the shadow is. I'm very sorry if you can't see half my face. I really don't know how bad it is. But anyway, this is going to be a Friday Reads update slash kind of a update about my reading month. Things have not gone as planned. I feel like I say that every month. But I am really happy with what I've been reading, so it's kind of okay that I've steered away from my plan. My original plan, as you guys saw in my TBR, was all Austen this month except for reading Cloud Atlas and Tell the Wolves I'm Home, and none of that has gotten done. I started to read Cloud Atlas and I was having issues with the language in the first chapter because the first chapter is set in the 1700s or the 1800s, and so the language is really different, and I was having to guess and check what those words were and stuff, so I set that aside for now. I'm probably going to pick it back up at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon. And as for Tell the Wolves I'm Home, I feel terrible because I have wanted to finish this book for months, but I have never actually felt like picking it up again. And I know that that's just me and my weird, like, mood reading, but I have to be in the mood to read a book while I'm reading it, or like, if I'm not in the mood to read it and I try to read it, I will automatically not like it, because I wasn't in the mood to read it at the time. So because of that, I have no idea when I will be picking up Tell the Wolves I'm Home, but again, it won't be anytime soon, and I feel like personally apologizing to Andy. So Andy, if you watch this video, I am really, really sorry, but I don't even know. I don't know why I haven't been in the mood to read it recently. And it's definitely not one I'm gonna give up on at all. Like, I definitely want to pick it back up at some point and just power through it. But, ugh, I feel so bad because we were supposed to talk about that book forever ago. But anyway, personal apology aside, what I actually have been reading is, Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. This is a reread. This was, well, and is one of my favorite books. I read it for the first time in high school, and I completely devoured it. I think my librarian from middle school worked in a bookstore in my town when I was in high school, and she recommended this, and I read it in a weekend. I freaking loved it, and I have reread it 4 or 5 times since then, and I have also read the next 2.5 books in the series, but then I think I stopped reading the 4th one like right around the time of high school graduation because they were getting so big, and I was getting ready to have a lot of college work, so I kind of basically took a break from these books for all of college. And then I'm just now picking them back up, and I love them. I love rereading them. I have completely devoured the TV show and just loved it. I think I watched all the episodes in a night, and I just can't wait for April. I think they're doing a phenomenal job. Sam Heughan as Jamie Fraser is just... he's perfection, and I didn't think that that could happen. That was the one thing that I was really scared about when I heard they were making it a TV show, is who are they going to get to play Jamie, and how is he going to be that perfect on screen? And Sam Heughan is doing a fantastic job. So yeah. But yes, so reading this at the moment. Well, actually I was reading that earlier this week, and what I'm reading right now is Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I am 188 pages into this. I started it 2 days ago, and I'm listening to the audiobook read by Rob Inglis while I am reading this, mainly because I'm also in the midst of doing a deep room cleaning, so I've been listening to that while I've been cleaning my room. and I love it, and I'm so mad at myself that it took me 2 years to actually get this far into this book. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm gonna finish this today. And then, because I was in such a Hobbit mood, because I was also watching the movies as I'm reading it, like I watched part 1, when, like, the first day I read this, and then I watched part 2 last night, and I will be seeing part 3 hopefully opening day, but hopefully sooner, because they actually have some showings the night before it opens, so I'm going to try to go to one of those. But yeah, so because I've been watching all those, I've kind of been in a Martin Freeman kind of mood. So then I looked for the audiobooks of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy online, and I found the first one and the second one. The first one's actually read by Stephen Fry, but I still love Stephen Fry, so I'm totally okay with that. So because of that, I will be... Oh, I'm dropping things, I'm sorry. Where's the other one? Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I will be listening to both of these, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Restaurant at the End of the Universe, which is the second one. This one's read by Stephen Fry, and this one's read by Martin Freeman. So I figure a really good way to start the series is having them read this book, or read these books to me while I am continuing my cleaning. So, and then when I want to take a cleaning break, I will actually follow along in the books. Okay, so that's what I've been reading recently, and then, I know you guys are probably like, but you said you were going to read Austen, and I haven't yet. However, I just discovered, like, I was also perusing my library audiobook collection, and, online, and, I found out that my library has, 5, Austen audiobooks read by Juliet Stevenson, and then Pride and Prejudice read by Amelia Fox. And Juliet Stevenson was in the 95 version of Emma, and then Amelia Fox was in the 95 Pride and Prejudice miniseries, which is why I think this company asked both of them to do these audiobooks. So I put those on hold at the library, and I'm going to go get them kind of as they come in, because some of them are coming from other libraries to my library. And so I'm going to go get those, and I'm going to listen to those while I read the books. I am having a problem recently where I cannot read a book without listening to the audiobook, unless the audiobook narration is terrible, or, if I have already read the book before, which I have read all the Austens before, but I just think that this is a fun way to read, is to also listen to the audiobooks. I feel like recently they've been kind of a crutch for me, but I'm okay with that. Like, if that's the way that I need to read for a little while, then that's okay. So the ones that I've decided to read are, or the ones that I've decided to read this month, once I finish all of those other books, are Northanger Abbey and Persuasion, because they're both short, and I can listen to one of these while I am at Thanksgiving with my family, because that's like a 3-day event, so I'm sure I can find a few hours every day to listen to this. And then the last one is, I'm going to try to get part of the way through Mansfield Park. I was going to just do all of Sense and Sensibility, but then I realized that I want to get this one out of the way as soon as possible. So I'm going to listen to part of this, and then I will finish this in December, and this will just be in my December wrap-up. Okay, so that's basically what I've been reading recently, what I'm reading this whole weekend, what I'm reading until the end of the month. I know that was like way more than just a Friday reads thing, but I figured I would just give you guys the expanded version. What are you guys reading this weekend? Have you been enjoying what you're reading this month? Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of any of these that I've talked about, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.